Hi, my loves, and welcome back. Today we're going to do a under the sea reef. I call it that because we're going to use some fish, we're going to use starfish, coral, seashells, turtles to make this wonderful ocean on our reef. So if you're new, welcome. Hit that subscribe button because we would love for you to go on this journey with us. Sit back, relax, and enjoy this reef. And we got this wreath from Hobby Lobby. It's a 24-inch wreath. It was $17.99. And we got the Deco mesh from Joann. And it was 21 by 18 for $14.99. And I don't know about you, I did miss Joann this holiday season. So we're going to go ahead, open up the mesh. We're going to take the corners of the mesh, flip the wreath back over, and we're going to take the mesh through the wreath. And we're going to use the branches of the wreath to wrap it around the mesh ribbon to secure it, and then we're going to flip it back over and we're going to start making our puffs. And you know what I always say, however big of a puff you want to make, 4, 6, 8, 10. I think a 6-inch puff is good enough to go around. You can measure it, or you can just freestyle it and do it the way you want, because that's pretty much the way I do it. I just freestyle my puffs. So we open 2 branches on the opposite side. We make our poof, and then we take the ribbon and place it inside. And we go 1, 2 times. We tie the 2 branches together. We make another poof, put the ribbon in between the 2 branches, and then we tie it, and then we keep on moving, going all the way around. So this is a 24-inch wreath, which means it has 2 rings, the front and the back, or the middle and the back, however you want to say it. But we started in the middle, and then we're going to finish up on the back ring, which I will show you how to switch over once you go all the way around. Now this deco mesh we got from Dollar Tree. This is an oldie but goodie because it's been a couple years. And this is 10 by 10. Of course, we got it for $1.25. And it's different blue shades. So we're going to use this as our ocean. The first part of this, I'm looking at it as the sand. Now we're about to put the ocean. So we're going to do it the exact same way we did with the other deco mesh. We're going to run it through the reef, turn it over, tie it down with 2 branches, then flip it over, and then we're going to start on our poofs. I really love this mesh. I grabbed several of them, and it was just that one time Dollar Tree had it, and I have seen Deco mesh in Dollar Tree since. I got this flower from Dave Christopher. It was $6.99, and he's calling it a holographic holiday poinsettia, and it's blue. So we're just going to go ahead and take it, put it in the middle of our wreath, and then we're going to tie branches around it. Now, as you can see, this stem is really long because you can place it inside the tree. We're going to cut it down. But these are really pretty, and you really could just stick them in your Christmas tree. Even though we cut it down, you can still use this later if you wanted to put it in your tree. And the color is really blue, really pretty. I know a lot of people don't like blue for Christmas, but I've seen a lot of people do some really pretty Christmas trees in a light blue or a darker blue. So it just depends. But like I said, this is a really pretty flower. Turtle came from Joann's Fabric. It was $3.99, and I did get it around Christmas time. And we're just going to go ahead and place it in our wreath. We're going to use the branches to wrap it around and keep it secure. Now, Joann had like a under the sea theme for Christmas, where, as you're going to see, not only did they have the turtles, but they had seahorses, starfish, they had the crystals. And I was like, I had just grabbed a couple of them, and then if I would have known they were going out of business, I probably would have went to another Joann to see if I could have gathered more, because I really like the way this wreath is going with these items from Joann. And like I said, who knew Joann was going to go out of business? We're just going to go ahead and take the pick and bend the stem in the back. And this way we have it secure in the front and also the back of the wreath. As you can see, I added two seahorses. They were $3.99. And now we're going to add the starfish, was also $3.99. So pretty much everything that I got from Joann was $3.99, including the crystals. And I did grab as much as I could find. But we were just going to go ahead and put our starfish in. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to wrap the branches around. And then we're going to flip the wreath over and bend the stems around the bar of the wreath. So this way it's secure in the front, secure in the back. But if you want, you could always go and add a little hot glue. It doesn't hurt. You can add it in the front when you wrap it around the pigs, or you can add the hot glue in the back of the wreath. Now, the crystals were like the last ones that were in the box, and I just went on ahead and grabbed it. So the one is a little untangled. So what I'm going to do is like fix it, wrap it around, and just add some hot glue just to make sure that the crystals stick to the pick and it doesn't look bad. So I'm going to go ahead and fix that, put a little hot glue. But before I put them in, I'm going to go ahead and add this colorful glitter fish. It's 8 inches. I got it from Dave Christopher. We're going to use 2, and they were $9.99. And I just thought they would just add a little padass with that flower to our sea wreath. So we're just going to go ahead, because it was an ornament. We're going to go ahead and take the branch through it and tie it down. And like anything, if you want to add a little hot glue, you can. And I believe Dave Christopher still has the flowers and the fish on their website. Once I have the last fish in, I'm going to go ahead and stick our crystal picks inside. So I'm going to go ahead and take a branch, wrap it around and secure it. And then I'm going to go ahead and open a little. And then we're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. So I'm just going to keep putting the picks in. And then the end, we'll flip the wreath over and just go ahead and bend the stems around the frame of the wreath. And we got these jellyfish picks from Joann's, and they were also $3.99. I could not remember what these were. And then I thought about SpongeBob SquarePants, and I was like, isn't that the jellyfish? So yes, the jellyfish pics came from Joann's, and we're going to do the exact same thing that we did with the other pics. Only difference with this is I'm trying to make sure the little crystals and the little pieces that are hanging from it actually gets to hang down when it's inside of the wreath. I think out of the picks from Joanne, I think this is the prettiest one because it has the iridescent pieces, and then it also has like the little crystal beads hanging from it, like it's his little legs as it goes up. And that's what made me think about the jellyfish from SpongeBob. This is a delicate coral leaf with sequin edges. Cedar spray is 20 inches, and we got this from Dave Christopher, and it was $3.99. So we're just going to go ahead and place it in our wreath. We're going to take some of the branches and wrap it around to secure it, and then we're going to flip it over and then tie it down in the bag. So a lot of his picks are 18 and 20 inches because they're for the Christmas tree. And he did do like a under the sea theme where he did use these leaves, he used the fish. I'm going to go ahead and take another one of these coral leaves and put it on the opposite side. I'm going to put 3 in the wreath total, and I'm going to do it the exact same way. Wrap the branches around, and like I always say, if you want, you always can add a little hot glue in the front just to make sure to secure it. And definitely in the back once you wrap that stem around the frame. Our last leaf is a metallic manilian leaf. It's 18.25. The color is ice blue, and we got this from Dave Christopher, and it was $4.99. And we're going to place 2 of these inside of our wreath the same way we did the cedar spray. We're going to place it inside, secure it, and then secure on the back. These are pretty leaves also. I wonder if we would do a grapevine wreath with either the cedar sprays going all the way around it or these beautiful ice blue manolian leaves. I got this ice ball ornament from the Reef Shop. It was $2.95. The color is turquoise. It's 100 millimeters. And what I'm going to do is I put glue around the top of it so the ornament part would pop off. And then I'm going to take a branch through the string, wrap it around, and then we're going to add some hot glue to the top of the ball, and then go ahead and place it down on the branches and also the mesh. So this way we know that the ball will be secure because it's tied in and it has hot glue and it's sticking to our mesh ribbon. I'm going to go ahead and do the exact same thing with the other bulb and place it inside. Once I have everything glued in, we are done with our sea wreath. Well, my loves, that is the end of our Under the Sea wreath. Thank you for stopping by and spending time with me. If you're new, hit that subscriber button. If you're returning, as I always say, you are truly appreciated. Share, like this video. Have a blessed Easter. Stay safe. Remember, it costs nothing to be kind, and we will see you in our next video. Aloha for now.